Well, back to the Monday, Wednesday routine. So not toning Tuesday anymore. We'll call it Muscle Monday. So we're going to work on strength training, balance and mobility and flexibility. All those things that we lose, really at about age 30 on, unless we're intentional about taking care of it, and then we can get it back. You can get muscle, build muscle as you age. You can get more flexible. I'm living proof of that. So once I started getting intentional about it, I'm much more flexible. Pretty darn flexible for 60, I think, and I work on it not every day, but 4 or 5 times a week at least. So let's just get started getting some blood pumping. So far, nobody's joined me live, and I'm thinking I probably tricked some people. Tried to send out an email to remind everybody, but that's okay, because I'm going to do it anyway. Just getting the blood flowing, shake out those arms. Not wearing my shoes for this one, because we're not going to be doing cardio or jumping around. Clasp your hands at back, raise your arms up, and I like to give my toes and feet a little workout too. Take that arm across and take it back. If you don't have that much flexibility, that hurts your shoulder, keep your arm in front. Other arm across. Just getting the blood flowing, and then we'll stretch everything out really well at the end. Work on that flexibility. All right, release it. Let's take it side to side. As you lift up that back leg, think about lengthening up through the torso and engaging the glutes. One more. Good job. Now bring those knees up in front. Using your balance. You can hold on to something if you need to. Rotate that ankle around a little. Good job. And then if you can bring that calf up and take your knee out, you're going to open up those hips a little bit. Might need to hold on to something here. Totally fine. As you can see, I'm just holding on to around my ankle or calf, not my toes. Good job. And bring that foot back. Heating up that quadricep muscle right in the front of the leg. I think we're ready. All right, I'm going to be using my bands and weights and doing some compound moves to make the most of our time. So you can grab some weights or some cans, the band if you want to. You don't have to. I'm going to start off with some curls and steps. So I'm going to grab my weights and bring them over here. Put my band on. A little tricky with this one. Don't want to fall in front of everybody. Let's start off with it up here. See how that does. All right, we're just going to be stepping out into a lunge. We're going to do first go into the left, and then we'll do 8 to the right and just bicep curls. So bring those elbows in close. Step out. 2, 3, 4 more. 4, really squeeze that booty. 3, 2, and now hold it down right here on pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold it and release. Now for the other side, we're going to do a bicep curl, except it's a hammer curl, because instead of turning your wrist out, you're going to pull them in by your sides and bring those weights up to your shoulder and squatting to your right. Down, up. Try to keep control of those weights. In other words, if you're flailing back and forth like that, then you need to lighten up your weights. 3, 2, hold it down there on pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. And release it. Good job. All right, move into the backs of the arms, the triceps. So we're gonna do a tricep press or elbow extension, one arm at a time, then we'll do them together. While we do that, we're going to step back into a lunge with the same leg. So 8 here. So you just step back and bend that back knee and come up. You gotta lean forward a little bit so you can get that elbow up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Now, if that's too much for your balance, then you just keep it in that lunge position. Don't keep stepping it back and forth. Take it down and up. You can even put that other weight down if you want to. Keep breathing. 4 more. 3, not coming to a standing. I'm staying down in that chair position. Good. Now both weights, we're going to alternate. We're just going to do 4. So stepping back, back. Here's number 2 and 2. You're hinging forward slightly. 3. Last one. Whoops, get your balance. Good job. All right, I'm gonna bring both weights behind my head. You don't have to use both, you can use one. You wanna hold them tightly. Just bend those knees a little bit. Elbows in and bend and extend those elbows. Good job. I love this one. It's a really good tricep burner. Building the muscle in the back of the arm, toning it. 4, 3, 2, last one. Ooh, I felt that. Bring those weights down for a second. Shake them out. Might want to readjust your band a little bit because we're going to be doing lunges again with shoulder presses. And my band wants to roll down. So you need a lighter weight. I'm going to go with 5s on this. I would not do anything heavier than that because we are using extended arms, so long levers. All right, so we're going to alternate both legs, I think, this time. But we're going to bring the arms up when we come up, and then when we go down, they're going to come out. All right, ready? Here we go. So go ahead and lift them up and out. Same leg. I think would be better instead of alternating. We'll do 4 here. 1 more here. And we'll change legs. 4, 3, 2. Good job. Last one. Put those weights down. Go ahead and take your band off for a few minutes. And I'm going to pick up some heavier weights for this next one. I'm just trying to show you a little bit of what I do in my own workout routine that I do with my husband sometimes. So I've got 15s now. Sometimes I grab a 20 in each hand. You can work your way up to heavier weights, y'all, and there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it's good for you, okay? So let's start with those toes facing the front. And I'm just letting my hands dangle, just using those weights for resistance. Take it up. Now, if you've got a stair step or one of those old step aerobics things like I have in the corner, you can use that. Let those heels dangle off the back. Ooh, you'll feel it big time. 4, 3, 2, Last one. Turn those toes in. Knees are slightly bent. Same thing. Lift. Keep lifting those heels. Go slower if you need to. You can just go up and down or pick it up. 4, 3, I'm feeling that. 2, last one. Turn them all the way out. You can keep your knees slightly bent. Put your weights on your thighs, your hips, or again, let them dangle and take it up. Keep going. 3, 2, last one. Put the weights down. Now bring that left heel in front. Let's just stretch those calves out a little bit so you don't get any calf cramps. If you've ever had that old Charlie horse in your calf, it's not fun. All right, gonna move on down. We'll come back to the arms a little bit on the floor, but this next move is my favorite to do with the weights because it's a deadlift and it gets everything, but especially the core, the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads. And I'm going to go with 15s again, although most of the time when I'm doing my own workout, I have worked up to 20s, sometimes 25s, all right? Just love it. I love to get stronger. So your feet are about shoulder width apart, knees are soft, like not bent, not locked out. Come down to about your ankles and then slowly back up. But now as you come up, you want to squeeze those glutes together. I'll turn sideways. And as you go down, think about pulling that belly button back to your spine, keeping it back there even on the way up, tucking that pelvis under when you come up. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2. I think we can do 4 more after this one. Make it an even 12. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. Last time. And up. Good job. Now just bring one leg out to the front. This is a one-leg deadlift. Maybe I should turn this way. This time you're going to be sitting back as you come down into your glute on that right side, and you're just going to come down and up. 2, 3. You can put that foot down if you need to. 4 more. 4. I don't know why, I just like to flex my foot and get a little calf stretch in there. Last one. Then we're going to change sides. Stop and put the weights down. Stretch out your arms if you need to. Right leg is going to come forward, sitting back, sinking back into that left glute. Down and up. Breathe. And just traveling down the front of that leg. Feeling this in my glutes. In my quad of that bending leg. In my abs. Give me one more. Good job. Last time. I'm going to pick up something lighter. Just my 10-pounder here. Bend my knees. I'm going to work the core a little bit. Just little pulses. Sometimes we come all the way back to the front. Not this time. You're just doing a slight twist to your left. 4, 3. Now come back to the front and let's do some standing crunches before we go to the other side. And see, I'm rounding my back. Sometimes we keep it straight, not when we do the crunches. Breathe. 4, Squeezing that abdominal region. 2. Last one right here. Good job. Now we got to twist to that other side. To your right. Bend your knees. Pulse. Not coming all the way back to the front. Keep those abs engaged. That means just keep them tight. Don't hold your breath though. A lot of times when I say that, especially in my in-person class, I'll say engage the abs and I'll see people go, I don't mean hold your breath. I'm breathing, I'm just keeping those abs as tight as I can, pulling my belly button in, back to the front, crunches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, whew, last one. Good job. Okay, I think I do want to go onto the floor, so move your weights if you need to. I've got just a plethora of things down here. I'm going to keep them nearby though. And keep in your band. Not going to use it yet though. Still working the core. Take it back slowly halfway. Hold it here and then twist left and right all the way back up. Halfway down if you can go that far. If not, just go as far as you can, then come all the way up. Left and right. Left and right. Let's do 4 more. Left and right. 3 more. Left, right. 2 more. Last one. And just hold it here, side to side with those hands. Try to touch the floor. And if you want to bring your feet up, you can. Challenge yourself a little bit. If you want to grab a weight, you can do that too. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Go ahead and take it on back. Bring those legs up. Put a weight in your hand. You're just crunching up, pointing that weight towards your toes. Press, 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 press. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that weight down. You can put your hands under your lower back if you need to, or put them by your sides. I have a little bit of a lordosis, a little sway back, so I like to put my hands right under my lower back or hips. And we're going to lift those legs up. You can do this a couple of ways. Don't worry, I'll show you modifications. But basically, I'm lifting my hips up off the floor. That's working the lower part of my abs. So I lift them up, and then I'm going to bring them down. So up and down, trying not to use momentum, throwing my legs up in the air like that, okay? So we just want to really focus on using the abs to do that. Now, if this is easier, then just lift your hips a little bit and bring your legs halfway down, or just a quarter of the way, whatever works for you, or just do the pulses. All right, ready? Here we go. Do what works for you. Down, up, down, up. Go your own pace. Stop if you need to. Stretch out. And then just tell yourself, okay, I'm going to try to do one more. Jump back in. You might even do 2. I love this little hip raise because you're really focusing on that lower part of your abdominal region, known as sometimes the pot belly. Not to us though. This is your abs. Just your abs, your lower part of your abs. All right, hold them up and we're going to do 8 presses right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of 5-pound weights, because as we use the glutes, do a little glute work, we are going to get a little chest work in. So you want to bring your hands out, your elbows out. We're just going to do a chest press as we lift our hips up off the floor and squeeze your booty together. All right, here we go. Push down, push. Probably need heavier weights here, but I'm not going to take the time to get them, so just letting you know, you can pause me and grab what you need. I do that all the time when I'm doing my workouts with my husband. We do a lot of Tony Horton stuff. We used to do P90X, but now he's got a new thing called Power Nation. That's what we really like. Because Tony's gotten older, so he's changed some of his ways, but he's still tough. All right, now hold your glutes up, bring your arms above your head. We're gonna keep those glutes up, bring your knees together those, and now you're really squeezing tight, and bring those arms over your head and back, working the lats a little bit and the shoulders. I have to be careful here because my left shoulder is starting to kind of have a little impingement in it, so I'm not bringing it down as far as, not bringing that weight as far down as the one on the right. One more. Good job. All right, grab your rubber band. I think I need these above my knees. I'll change it if I don't. And if you don't have a band, no big deal. You can also put a weight right here if you need to in a minute. But first we're going to work on the obliques by bringing everything off the floor. And then we're going to just reach under that chest and up. Under and up. Under, up. Try to stay up, but if you need to come down like that, take a little break. Certainly fine. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it though, and release. Good job. All right, bottom leg is bent, top leg extended. Go ahead and raise it up, press it down. Now that band's going to give you some resistance. Try not to sink down to your shoulder. Hold your head up. Now flex your foot. Good job. 8, 7, 6, 5. Working that outer thigh. 2, 1. Now bring it over. Same leg, but you're just going to come over onto your elbows. And you're just going to keep lifting that leg with a straight leg. Point your toes. 4, 3, 2. Now flex. 4, 3, 2. Now bend your knee and push that foot up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it on your back before we do our other side. Let's hope I remember everything we did on that side. Both legs up. This is where we're going to work our inner thighs. And I get a little more resistance from the band if I bring that band down. So you're going to take the legs out and in, out. Always check your band before you start to make sure, there's no tears in it. I have been popped in the face with one before. It is not fun. Now flex your feet. You're going to feel this in your abductors, those outer thighs, as well as your inner thighs. You might even feel it more in the outer, but you are working the inner thighs here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up and take it to the other side. I've noticed that when I don't have anybody doing the live workout with me, I tend to do more. So, sorry. But you do what you can. Sometimes it runs a little longer too. All right, let's do those obliques, which is weird because I'm just enjoying talking to myself basically, it seems. So take those hips up. Remember, you can keep one knee down, totally fine, and then reach under and up. You know, you're also working on balance here. The stronger your core gets, the better your balance is going to be too. Get out and ride that bike again. Play some pickleball. And if you haven't tried pickleball, you should. It's fun. Last one. Hold it up here. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. I'm going to pull my band back up. Bend that bottom knee for your base of support. Top leg is straight. Point your toes. Lift that leg, and you're just pressing down from that lifted position because you want to keep that resistance in the band. Now flex that foot. Keep pressing. Almost there for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now take it over. Same leg. Lift it up. Point your toes. Lift. You can take that band and put it underneath your supporting knee on the floor. Now flex your foot if you need to do that. Keep it from rolling. All right, now bend that knee and push that foot up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And go ahead and bring it up. We'll take that band off in a minute. Go ahead and bring it up. Round your back up like a cat. And then arch it like a cow or an old horse. Round it up. And then arch it. Good job. And then go ahead and have a seat, and let's take that band off. Take a couple of deep breaths. I'm going to find our good cool down song. Inhale and exhale. Good job. And then extend both legs out. Just a seated forward bend. Falling forward. Stop at that first position, wherever that is for you. Should be a more natural position. Feels easy. And then let's take it down a little further. And a little more. Feel it in your back and your hamstrings. And then take it back up. Bring one leg in, the other leg out. Keeping your torso nice and tall, back is straight, abs in, turn towards that extended leg and reach. If that's too much for your knee, you can keep both legs out or maybe bring that foot out a little bit. Take it down to that first position. A little lower if you can. And a little more. Take a couple of breaths here. Try to relax those shoulders. Change legs. Good hip stretch for this opposite leg. Turn towards your extended leg, reach. Now if you have short legs like me, I'm going to show you a trick that you can do to keep challenging yourself. So put something, if you've got a yoga block, or I'm using my med ball to put at the end of my foot so I can reach for that. Towel, pillow, whatever. Take it down a little further. A little more. A couple of breaths here. And I'm not kidding. I remember when I could not do this, y'all. So you can
you can get your flexibility back, or if you were never flexible, you can get flexible. Good job. Come back up. Bring both legs out now. Don't need that. Let's stretch those inner thighs. Walk your fingers out. Just going to feel a tightening. A little more. A little more if you can, or you might want to stay there. And just relax for a few breaths here. How about 3 breaths? One more. And take it back up. Good job. And bring those legs together. Cross your feet around at the ankles and take it over to one side. Other side. Clasp those hands in back. Raise your arms up. Fall forward. And bring it up and take that left hand and put it on your right thigh. And just use it to keep pulling your hips forward while you look over that right shoulder. Other side. Back in the center. Tuck your chin to your chest while you just relax those hands. And look center front, and then take your left ear over to that shoulder, towards that shoulder. Feel on that stretch in the right side of your neck. Other side. Just breathe. Back in the center. Come up on one foot. So your right foot is down and your left knee is right beside it. So you're up actually on that right knee, not the foot. Like I said, roll forward and back. We're going to take care of that Achilles tendon and all those little muscles in your feet and toes. And let's change sides. Roll forward, bringing that left heel up off the floor and back. One more. Good job. Bring both feet together. Roll up slowly, round your back, straighten your legs if you can. Slowly, slowly, slowly. As you come up, tuck your pelvis under, abs tight. Last thing to come up is your head, then roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good job. Hope you like that.